everyone, and welcome back to First Sip here at Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits. I'm Matt. This is Tom, and today we have a very special treat. We are going to be first sipping Chai High from Avery Brewing in Boulder, Colorado. Tom, tell us about Avery Brewing and about this beer.
Yeah, it's a great brewery out of Boulder. I've actually visited the brewery. It's cool to check that place out and visit some friends out there. Great brewery, great lineup of beers, amazing place to visit if you can. They're autumn seasonal. Chai High, very interesting to us. You're seeing a lot of Oktoberfest and pumpkin style beers. We thought this was a little interesting because the chai spice is similar to a pumpkin spice and kind of that autumny baking spice feel. But a little bit different take on that, so I thought it'd be a cool one to first sip here.
Yeah, totally. So I'm getting a first sip and a first look at it. First of all, very nice dark brown beer with a little bit of a thin foam head on it. As I get my first smell of it, definitely harkens to those pumpkin beers. You know, a lot of good kind of ginger spices in there, as well as some clovey sort of feel to it. And as I got my first sip, same sort of thing, where, like you said, it's got some similar notes to a lot of pumpkin beers that I've had. Definitely get a lot of clove in there. And I really noticed that chai flavor kind of on the back end. You know, as I'm in almost the aftertaste, tastes like I just took a nice sip of chai tea.
Yeah, so the difference is here, you know, with a brown ale, you get that nice kind of chocolatey brown malt, not very heavy. So this is a little bit lighter. Pretty drinkable, 5.2 ABV. You know, the chai coming in, there is a little earthiness from the tea. You definitely get that. I think this is less desserty as some of the pumpkin beers can be, and there's certainly less body. The pumpkin beers will affect the body and make it a little bit more robust and richer on some of those beers. So this is a little bit lighter, a little bit more of a beer I could see, you know, drinking a full pint of. You know, whereas some of those other beers are fun to taste and really kind of need to have that niche. So
yeah, I was just going to say that, Tom, that as I'm continuing to take sips of this beer, I kind of like it more and more the more that I drink of it. It's not overly sweet, so as I'm continuing to sip on it, it's definitely one, like you said, that I could drink a little bit more without that sweetness kind of getting to me in an overly overt way.
Yeah, I mean, tasting this blind, I'd say it's a really nice brown ale with some spice to it that's really enjoyable. So no surprise from Avery. Really strong beers across the board coming from them.
So I would definitely add this to my fall and autumn cooler for any parties that I might be going to or festivities that I might be taking part in. Come check out Chai High, other Avery beers, and a whole collection of beers here at Elevated Beer, Wine, and Spirits in White Bear Lake. We also have a location in South Minneapolis. Cheers.
Cheers.